Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. I want to thank y'all for watching and for subscribing. If you ain't subscribed, please get off your lazy butt and just click the subscribe button. If I'm helping you out with free information and how to show y'all how to do stuff, why not help me out? With that being said, thanks to you guys and gals that have. So it's been a minute since I posted a video. My son was here in town and we got his Sonic Blue 03 Cobra just about knocked out. Everything got done but the back bumper. We painted the side skirts, the upper trip rails, the quarter window pieces, the front bumper, the side skirts, the mirrors, and the side scoops. So we got all that knocked out. Yeah, in the meantime, I got the hood and fenders buffed on the S351. I got my motor back. Hell yeah, spicy. So yeah, I just got to get off my lazy butt and get all these painted and get the side skirts and all that done and get the interior back in it. So the video today is about Beater Bomb Gray 91 GT. I'm doing heater core today, like I said. I started taking that out when I was doing the interior, and on the interior, I'm gonna walk over here and show you the front seats. I got them reassembled about 2 weeks ago after they dried out, and I got the heater box out and done, or not done, but it's out. There's the driver's seat. Like I said, there's a little wear here and here, but I knew there was gonna show a little bit of wear, but super clean. Passenger seat looks brand new, like I said before. And I got this out. I'm gonna pull the old clutch pedal or old brake pedal assembly out, put a clutch pedal and all that in it. I didn't clean any of that. That's how clean it was. So the mice hadn't moved up in there yet. Now I'm gonna use this clutch pedal right here. It's got a little flash rust. It's not bad. I'm gonna keep this. It's an old Ford F6 clutch quadrant. I've never seen this. This will be something to go in one of my old motorsport cabinets. Kind of cool. The box is a little dirty. It's not bad. And yep, that's what she said. Gotta clean that out. Now, if you're gonna rinse up in here out and get all that out, because these boxes don't come apart, put you some vacuum caps in your evaporator so you don't get water and stuff up in there. And that's how clean that was. Pretty good. Got all that taken apart. Now, this part that comes off the heater box, this part, there's two screws right in here that come off the bottom. They're right here. And this part just comes right off the heater box. You can actually take that part off in the car if you need to replace the blower motor. The blower motor. Now I got the original heater core right here. It's actually in really good shape. It does have a little bit of corrosion here starting, and it's got a little bit of separation right there. Now, talking about heater cores and replacements, they're a pain in the ass. MPD did release a new heater core made by the original manufacturer. They are a bit spendy. Sorry, my big old arms in the way. They're 89 bucks plus sales tax, so they probably put you over 100. I'm gonna walk over here and show you my AutoZone special. I'm military, so I get 10% off. It was 36 bucks minus 10%, so I got it for $35. Whew. Now, I have used a bunch of these in all my builds. I haven't had any problems. They're actually aluminum, like your new radiators in cars. They're sealed and pressed together, and they're way lighter than the ones that came in a Fox. So until we get some feedback on these new $100 heater cores, I'm assuming the qualities, let's just say it's comparable to the originals, I would assume, since it's made by the original manufacturer. Or is it made out of cheaper materials than what they were using back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s? Who knows, until we get some feedback on that. Now, if NPD wants to send me one, I'll try one. I got a 93 Cobra I'm doing that needs one. Happy to do a comparison to the AutoZone special versus a $89 AutoZone special. So, like I said, it's been a minute. I got to go ahead, get this all washed out. I got my Simple Green mixed up. I'm gonna go ahead and get the water hose turned on, wash the heater box out, let it sit out and dry for an hour or two, and then get it assembled and get it back in the car. Now, when you're doing this, this is a perfect time to check your evaporator in the box. You can cut that box out and put a new evaporator in it. But this is the best time to replace all your O-rings on your AC system. The best time. Everything's apart. Go ahead and do it, knock it out, and replace your bypass hoses from your coolant rail to your heater core box. The ones on this car, fairly new. I'm not going to replace them just because of what the car is. I'm not restoring it. It is what it is. If somebody else wants to change them, if I sell it, they're more than happy to do that, or welcome to do that. Maybe they won't be happy, but welcome. Anyhow, it's been a minute. I've been babbling. I need to get this, I need to get this thing cleaned up and get it back together. Once I get it cleaned up, we'll show you what it looks like, and we'll move on from there. All right, heater box is cleaned up. Let's check it out. Water hose special right here. So now, this foam here, I use a blower, blew out all the water, dried it all up. I'm gonna let it set for a little while. But Good old Febreze takes the funk out of your fox jump. So put a little Febreze in the foam, take some of that smell out, put a little bit around this foam, some there, and then up inside there a little bit. But as you can see, it turned out really clean. It's like new money. Oh, spray a little bit on that foam pad there too. But all in all, it looks super nice. Now, this is the new heater core. It comes with some foam pieces. I wrap them down the sides and around the ends. That's how I do them. I don't know how you guys do them, but that's how I do them. Then you just plop it on in there and put the cover, which is right there, back on there. Reassemble. So let's just get this back in and we'll see what it looks like. All right, super easy. Got to sit in there, put the tubes through the little foam pad on the front, run the vacuum line back up through there like it's supposed to go, and then basically you just put the cover back on it, put the 4 screws in it, and reattach it. Easy peasy. I'm gonna wipe this down, get the dirt off that. I already wiped the inside of the cover off. Got that all cleaned up, looking good. So yeah, we should have a nice clean heater box for Project Poo Poo Fox. I don't know what to call it. Y'all tell me. All right, so we're back at it. It's a different day. About had a heat stroke yesterday. Anyway, I got the clutch pedal back in. I got the dash attached back to the dash frame. I got all the air box washed out. I got to get all that bolted back into the back. So we'll check it out real quick. All right, so heater box is back in. New heater core. I got the clutch pedal assembly installed with the clutch quadrant. Now, keep in mind, when you do this with an auto car, you got to take the speedometer cable out of the hole where it's at and put it in the other side, because the clutch cable runs through the same hole as an automatic car does. And the speedometer cables are shorter on an automatic car. The temporary fix for that is there's a little bracket that the cable bolts to on the side of the frame rail down by the header. Take that out and you can pull it up, get you some extra slack, and take it off the clip under the car until you can order a 5-speed speedometer cable and swap that out. So that's one of the things doing a 5-speed swap. You got quadrant, trans, wiring harness, speedo cable, transmission, bell housing, and if you're going to do it right, you need an ECM as well. But I'm just putting the clutch pedal in this car, so when I sell it, if someone wants to do a manual swap, pedals in it, new heater cores in it, all they got to do is do a couple more things and it'll be a 5-speed car. So that being said, let's check out the heater box over here real quick without killing myself. So got all these washed out, all cleaned up, ready to go back in. Some simple green in the water hose, looking like new money. Although it should be dried up. Yeah, that feels good and dry. Got a little bit of water in there, but that'll all dry out. So yeah, so it's 106 with the heat index, almost 110. So yeah, I'm sweating my bejeezers off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the heater box put in, get the dash mounted, and you can check that out when I get that put in. All right, so I got the seats put in the car. It's starting to look like putting the porn in the porno red. Anyway, it's starting to look like the car inside. Check it out real quick. Oh, door's in the way. All right. Very happy with that compared to what it looked like a couple months ago. Now the center console, I replaced the pad, and when I did that, I bought some dye from LMR. It actually matches really well. This is the original right here, and then I just put a little bit of Armor All on the center console and the dash just to shine it up some. Now I'm going to paint the handle black, so don't freak out about that. But everything, I mean, look at that carpet, man. Back seat looking like new. Too bad the rest of the car isn't as pristine as the interior is now. Now I'm going to take the door panels off, get them done next. Do them one at a time, show you how to tighten these mat pockets up. And I did buy new armrest pads. I'll probably dye those as well so it matches the rest of it. Get them cleaned up. And I did order a speedo cable. Haven't got that yet, so I probably won't get the cluster done. But I'll at least get the door panels, seats done, center console. And I'm not going to put the kick panel or the scuff plates and kick panels in. I might. I could probably do those without putting in the A-trim. Now, the A-pillar I don't want to put on because I left the headliner out for now. Because I'm going to try to get some of these little hail dents out we got from last year, or well back in March. So here's what it is. So let's go ahead and get the door panels off. It's pretty easy. You got 2 little plugs, you pop those out, 2 10 mils. You got a Phillips screw right here, you got a Phillips screw here, and there's one on the speaker grill, and then it's just push pins to come out. Now I recommend putting the window down to pull the door panel off. It's a lot easier, and you also got one little screw for this little trim piece right here. But that's it as far as taking the door panel off. Super easy. All right, so the door panel is off. I'm going to show you how to take the mat pockets off the back side of the door panel. All right, this is a pretty easy process. I always get that backwards. So there's a couple metal clips. You got to pry these little tabs back to get these round little metal circles off, and then these little tabs, you just straighten them up. There's I think 3 of those. Straighten all these tabs out, and then the mat pocket comes off from the other side. And then once I get that off, I'll show you how to tighten them up. I've done this in past videos, but for those of you who are new to the channel and watching whatever we're calling this project, hell, I don't know, showing y'all how to get these off. All right, mat pockets off, took about 2 seconds. I'll show you where to cut these and how to tighten up the elastic straps. All right, so for all the ladies in the group, y'all familiar with these elastic straps right here. What happens is on the front side over here, after years of grabbing and pulling and whatever you want to call it, these elastic straps just get weak and they start looking all falling down and, for for a better term, sagging. How's that? So anyway, we'll leave that with that. So what you normally do is you pull these couple staples out here and out here on both sides over here. Now you're also going to find that this elastic strap is also sewn into this piece of vinyl. You'll have to cut that up on the inside where it's sewn to the strap so you can pull it tight from the inside. That is going to be like that on both sides, here and here, once you get these staples out. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. All right, you see right here, have that zoom in a little bit, right here how this elastic strap is sewn right here to this piece of vinyl. All you need to do is take a razor blade and cut the threads on the back side and separate the sewn part of the vinyl to the elastic strap here, and also on this side it's right down in there. So once you get that part all cut apart, all you do, pull up on the outside of the vinyl, the mat pocket over here, pull it up nice and tight until you got it where you want it, and then pull the elastic strap tight and then just restaple it. Now before you do all that, you see how nasty this is, you're going to want to clean it. Now some of your mat pockets might have a little tatter here from being shut in the door. You know, we're just trying to clean these up and make them look better. They don't have to look perfect. So it's to keep from spending another $200 on mat pockets if you don't have to. If you don't like the mat pockets, they do make mat pocket delete panels you can put on. I personally don't like them. It just looks like an extra panel that shouldn't be there. If you're going to have something there, put a pocket back on it once it's done and it looks new. Just don't use it. Looks nice. Just my opinion. So I'm going to get this one done, clean it up, and get it restapled and show you what it looks like. Alright, so I ran into something I've never seen before. So this first time for everything. This one ran all the way up in here as far as being sewn to the actual vinyl. Never seen one that far. So basically you just have to flip that over, and then trim it. Cut those threads back in there so you can pull that elastic strap and make that brassiere nice and tight. So yeah, let's get that knocked out. And boom, just like that, we turned our sagging double D bra into a nice tight double D bra. Now, like I said, you're going to have a little wear on some of these mat pockets. They get stuck in between the door and the door jamb over the years. So if you want your car mint, you can buy new ones. But save some money, tighten them up, super easy. So restaple it right here with staples and the vinyl back like it's supposed to. You're going to have a bunch of excess wore out, yeah, shot. So anyway, yeah, that's mat pocket 101 for those of you who want to know how to tighten up your mat pockets. So door panel's off right there. I'm going to get it cleaned up with some tough stuff and window cleaner, get the mat pocket back on it, and paint and dye the armrest pad and get it back on. Alright, so I'm going to show you the passenger side real quick and compare it to the driver's side. Now keep in mind, I've only been working on this door panel for maybe an hour, maybe. I think I spent more time chasing tools and cleaning stuff than I did actually taking it apart. Bam! Tell me that shit just don't look awesome. I know a lot of people aren't porno red people, but that door panel, you walk over here, compared to this mess, it's just nasty. And that was an hour. So for those of you that aren't afraid to put in a little elbow grease or some hard work, that's all it takes. Now take time also. I did spend 20 minutes cleaning the old window tint off that window, so I'm adding that in as well. So I might have, like I said, an hour and 10 minutes in doing that door panel, putting a little work, a couple staples and some push pins and a new set of, oh, that's another thing. Let's show this real quick. I was really amazed. I didn't dye this armrest pad. Now these are made in the Chinese, but I didn't dye them, and they match really well. really happy with that. So yeah. Now this over here, I don't know who makes this one, but it didn't match very good. It had like a brighty red orange look to it, so I did dye that. So that dye match is really good. So yeah, and you can say your door panel is 99% original. You replace that right there. Now I did replace these. I had these on order, so these are new. The old ones, as usual, they're broke right here in the middle. Those are garbage. But those are the new Dan Carpenter ones. So yeah, just an hour's worth of work can make probably $1,000 worth of difference in the price of a car. So that being said, I'm gonna sell this beater bomb to somebody. You got a young kid that's looking for a nice little Fox body, no rust. The car is not perfect, but it's super solid car, runs good. I'm gonna have to put a rack on it. The rack is busted. They put a new rack on it, but here put the line on it, cracked the rack and pinion. So I got to use one I'm gonna throw on it probably here in another day or two, and then I'm gonna put it up for sale. I think I'm gonna ask 65 or 7 for it. Somebody wants a nice little rust-free Fox body for their kid, or even you want a daily to run around in. Let's make a good little car. So let me know. Let me get the door panel done, and we'll say the interior's done for now until the speedo cable comes in. So, and also it does have a 5-speed pedal in it now, so it's a good 5-speed swap car if you want to do that too. Let's see, all that's done. New heater core. The hard shit's finished. So the paint, yeah, it's weak, but the car is rust-free, and that's what's important. So let me know. All right, so it is wrapped up. I've got door panels on, kick panels, scuff plates, kick panels. You can find a factory radio in my stash. You're asking, does it work? Well, we'll check it out. So yeah, if anybody's interested in the car, just hit me up at foxjunk73@gmail.com. But please be serious. I mean, it's still a project car, but it's a good, decent little rust-free Fox for somebody to wrench on and clean up the rest of the way. So I've just got way more on my plate than I care to even talk about. And yeah, somebody else can just have a nice little rust-free car and finish it up. So I'll quit talking and let's check it out real quick. So we'll run down the interior. So I already showed you the passenger door panel. It's money. The passenger seat, like I said, I did new scuff plates. The kick panels are original and super nice. The carpet is super nice. The radio, factory radio, center console, back seat, back carpets like new money. I took the tint off the windows, got the quarter panel windows done. The back window I still got some glue on, but I did get the tint completely off. I do have some shocks I'm going to throw on there. It won't be vice grip supported when I sell it. The rear carpet is like new. I do have the sunshade as well. It's over there in the corner. I've got these 2 little pieces brand new I've got to dye, and I do have the trim back here. It's all in super nice shape. Driver's side door panel. Ooh-wee, look at that. Really, really nice. Mat pocket turned out good. Driver's seat, try to get some shade on it so you can see that. It's got a little wear right here, but the foam, if you watch my past videos, I flipped all the foams. The foams are super strong. Carpet, super nice. The steering wheel's in really, really good shape. Now, for the $1 million question, let's see, does my radio work? Now, of course, you know the answer. I done checked it. I'll put it down in here. I gotta hook the thing up so the airbag buzzer's going on. So yeah, everything works the way it's supposed to. So now, you notice I turned the key back. I took all the automatic stuff out of the dash up in here, and you can put it in park without stepping on the brake now. I took all that. I did all that when I put the 5-speed pedal in. The 5-speed pedal is under the carpet over there, so it's not in the way. I'm going to order a new brake pedal pad too for the brake pedal. Little box, nice and clean. Everything's super nice. I have all the stuff. I just waiting on a speedo cable. So that's about it. So sorry this video is probably gonna be long. I started it, I don't know, last week, and I've got another project over here. I spent a couple days on working on do video on that. Oh, and I got some sponsorship too from the old LMR. I got some parts coming in the mail. When those come in, I'll review those, compare those to stuff I have, and see if they're worth the salt they put into those parts. And hopefully they are. They look really, really nice on their website. And when I get them in, we'll review them, and we'll decide what we're gonna do with them after I'm done with them. So let me know what y'all think of this video. If you got any questions, you can hit me up at foxjunk73@gmail.com, or you can question me below. And yeah, Just remember, it's not just junk, it's Fox junk, and y'all have a good weekend.